Hi, I'm Matthew Clark. I'm a Commonwealth public servant and just turned 50.
I'm Mary Griggs. I'm 39 and I own cafes with my brother in Brisbane and Sunshine Coast.
We've recently jumped on the investment journey, and we're building our first two properties at the moment. We sat down and had a consultation session with him, and it all sounded very uh, easy and attractive. So yeah, that's when um, uh, we purchased the terrace house at Aura and the unit at Lawana. I've had a primary place of residence, and Mary has as well, that at various stages we've rented out. So we have, I guess, had an investment property, but not in the true sense.
Oh, a
Uh,
lot easier. Yeah.
yeah.
Why is it being a lot easier?
When we was renting my property with a agency, there was a lot of toing and froing with emails. There was a lot more responsibility on our shoulders, and we couldn't just set and forget. Where we've invested property, it feels like they take the reins, they give us good advice. We still can obviously choose to follow that advice or not, but so far it's just been a great experience and nice to hand it over to somebody else and we can focus on our lives, our personal lives, professional lives, and know in the background this is all going along accordingly. Yeah.
One of the big things for us, I guess, is property selection. So I wasn't sure whether to buy an established dwelling, a new dwelling, off the plan, and build. Um, and I probably wouldn't have gone down the build path had I not received the advice from Investor Property to start with. So property selection. The other important thing Mal opened up for us was the ability to source properties in a very tight market. So at the time we bought at Aura, there were no publicly available properties, and he was able to secure a terrace house for us at a time where people were camping out overnight to go into ballots to
Yeah.
secure land. So so that was, we didn't have to do any of that, which was fantastic. Al's spoken to us about the equity that's been achieved so far, and yeah, we haven't yet um, settled the unit, so we're looking forward to that. And once it's a finished product, um, and we've got it tenanted, then yeah, being able to have, a formal valuation to see what equity we've achieved before we've even settled is quite exciting.
I think expected or estimated was about 100,000 that they
Mm,
think will be happening, which is quite good for not doing anything.
yeah. So once Lawana's built, investor property will be um, taking care of the management of the unit for us. So we've elected to go with a short term holiday rental model where investor property have the management rights for Lawana. So um, we won't have to deal with Airbnb or any of those third party um, companies. We will hand the property over, and they'll put it on their available short term rental roll, and provide us with a guaranteed weekly income from that unit. What's affordable for us at the moment is two investment properties, and Mal has set us up with both of those. Um, uh, his advice is ideally three would provide a good source of passive income, and um, you know, the level that would be able to realise our retirement goals. So we may get there for a third, but at the moment our focus is on establishing the first two and getting them up and running, and then we'll evaluate our capacity to go with a third. So if we could get a third, then the plan is to hold them as long as possible, and then I guess cash in on that equity when we need to get a cash injection for retirement.
Trying to retire early.
Having recently entered my 50s, my aim is to retire at 56 with a healthy super profile and the assistance of the investment properties. We think that's an achievable goal, and we'll both revert to working part time um, and and travel.
Yeah.
We have actually recommended investor property to my sister and brother-in-law. We spoke of the our our easy journey with investor property, and they actually contacted Mal and went on to buy a townhouse or a terrace
Harmony?
house at Harmony.
Yeah.
So, and that's now completed and tenanted. So
Yeah.
yeah, so they've benefited from investor property as well. I would definitely recommend that anyone speaks to investor property if they're looking to invest generally, like not just in property, but if they were considering purchasing shares, they should consider whether property would be a right fit for them. We've got this one-stop shop available to us through investor property where they can assist in selecting the property, managing the build if it's a new build, assisting with the financial side of it, and then more importantly, assist with the property management through its tenancy life, and advising on the right time according to our strategy to dispose of the property and realise the equity. Investor property haven't charged us anything for the advice and support and guidance they've given us in procuring these investment properties. In fact, a friend in Brisbane has had to pay for the services that we've received through investor property with another company.
If you get the chance to talk to Mal, you can tell he genuinely wants people to invest in property. He's there to make your life better. He's not there to push his business on you. He's just showing you the opportunities available, because we thought getting an investment property, maybe a good idea, maybe some shares. Like, we weren't sure, and he just really educates people. Like, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, and at no time did we feel any pressure or obligation to sign up. It was just this is what's available to you. These are the opportunities that we can provide, and go home and think about it and let us know. And we crunched the numbers, and it all looked good. And to date, all of that has materialised.
Yeah.
Find that it's helpful with investor property that it's a one-stop shop, so they do everything. So they linked us up with a mortgage broker. They linked us up with the right properties with the right profile, I guess, for our budget and needs, and they've, I guess, helped manage all the step of the way. So the property's under construction at the moment, and yeah, any questions we just push through investor property and they help us out.